dick rider soon. And no more room left. So if you plan the dick ride, a little late.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fight, fight, fight. Yo, we going all the way this year, man. We going all the way this year. Philadelphia Eagles. Grand Rising, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Philadelphia Eagles Game Day Special. I am Poppy Montega. We're following a slightly different format, so Big Roll is definitely in the building. He'll be coming on later on in the show. Shout out to everybody that's in the comments early. I see y'all hype about Dallas week. Miss Christine Reynolds with the Grand Rising, everyone. Miss Mullen. Yes, we about to spank these girls tonight. We ain't going to take them lightly, though. We ain't going to take them lightly. We definitely going to talk some Cowboy Eagles football. Bird Gang. Yes, Bird Gang. What's up, everybody? How was y'all weekend? Are y'all excited about tonight's game? Can I get a Eagles in the comments? Can I get an Eagles in the comments for the ones that's already here? Make sure y'all share, DM it to all your known Eagle fans, the Bird Gang. We need y'all in the building today. Can I get the main banner up there? Can I get the main banner? You ready for war? Yes. Dallas game. Y'all see the double entendre? Because we just so happen to have a tight end named Dallas. And I feel like he's going to have a big game today. It's Dallas week. 5-0, people. 5-0. Can I get the first picture up? 5-0. How does it feel? The only team in the league to remain undefeated, despite why you think we are undefeated. We're undefeated. It is what it is. How does it feel to be undefeated, Bird Gang? How does it feel? Who I got in the back? Talk to me in the private chat real quick. We 5-0, people. We played the Arizona Cardinals this past week. Came out with the W. It was ugly, though, in my opinion. Yes, it does feel amazing, doesn't it, Ms. Mullen? Have you been bragging or have you been playing it cool? What kind of Eagle fan have you been? He said, listen, I couldn't get no sleep last night. Oh, you die hard. Next graphic, please. It is beautiful. We beat the Cardinals 20-17. Miss Donaldson, 1986, die hard. That's what I'm talking about. We can take that down. It was ugly. I wasn't impressed at all. I actually was biting my nails a little bit. A lot of bragging. Oh, man. You've been doing a lot of bragging, Ms. Mullen. It's not good to brag. We have to stay focused on what's at hand. And when we get there and do our thing, that's when we brag. A lot of no playing it cool. Uh-oh. You being one of them Eagle fans. Okay, since 92. Okay, so you became a fan around the time Jerome passed away. Right when we lost Reggie White. That's when you became a fan. Yeah, I wasn't really impressed. Once again, we're not scoring touchdowns through the air. That's a problem for me. Although we're playing great football overall as a team. I'm a big Jalen Hurts guy, and that's who I pay attention to the most. And he's doing a little too much with his legs for me. You know what I mean? He's doing a little too much with his legs for me. Now I understand he squats 600 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Take the dub and be happy. I understand he squats 600 pounds. Hey, listen, bro, it's football. Got to break down the football. You know what I mean? But you know, you can't rely on your quarterback to do this every game. But 19 rushing touchdowns. Can we get that up there? 19 rushing touchdowns, most by a quarterback in his first 25 NFL starts. Wow. That's a great stat because it says most by a quarterback in his first 25 NFL starts. Most by a quarterback. So that includes Vic, that includes Lamar, that includes Mr. Randall Cunningham, that includes Warren Moon, Steve Young, Dante Culpepper. I'm trying to name athletic quarterbacks. John Elway, you know what I mean? But yeah, I want to see us do some things through the air a little more. But is it him or that RPO offense? No, you're 100% correct. The RPO is working in his advantage. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is we're not scoring a lot of touchdowns through the air. We're not scoring a lot of touchdowns through the air. You know what I mean? And that's going to be a problem because let's look at who we played thus far. You know what I mean? As long as we don't make no mistakes, we win those games. You know what I'm saying? But I'm bringing it up to the Cowboys. I have a lot of respect for this Cowboys team that we face tonight. I have a lot of respect for this Cowboy team that we face tonight. But we talking about last week right now. How about the underdog, which gave us 5 weeks in a row having a player of the week? Cameron Dicker. Dicker the kicker. Player of the week. Can we get that graphic up? Dicker the kicker, player of the week. Let's dive into his story a little bit. He's a young journeyman. I believe he was kicking for the Rams at one time or was in camp with the Rams. But anyway, the story of this week against the Cardinals. This dude right here, if y'all remember, our kicker Elliott got hurt in the game. And the Eagles was on the phone with Cameron Dicker Sunday night. You can take that down. They were on the phone with Cameron Dicker Sunday night. They brought him in Monday morning, and he was signed on Tuesday. Then he comes in and kicks technically a game-winning field goal, even though I think it was like 1:23 left on the clock. He technically came in, kicked the game-winning field goal. I believe he was 4 for 4, 2 field goals and 2 point afters. And like that's like a Cinderella story in his own right there. Underdog. Eagles offense, drive of the game. This is something that I believe we're going to have to do against this team tonight. Can I get this next graphic up? This was a 17-play drive that took 7 minutes and 58 seconds off of the clock. The best offense is what? Keeping their offense off of the field. The best defense is keeping their offense off of the field pretty much. You can take that down. Now, In my opinion, the reason why we're able to eat the clock up like that is because we're doing a lot of running. We're doing a lot of short passes. We're a quarter of the way through the season, and I feel like it's time to open up the playbook a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's time to open up the playbook a little bit. And it's Dallas week. What better time to do it than Dallas week? Lane Johnson is playing his behind off. Lane Johnson is playing his behind off. Ranks first among NFL tackles and knockdown percentage. Wow. 0 sacks and 1 QB hit allowed in 620 pass blocking snaps. Leads all NFL tackles with an 87.8 pass blocking grade this season. Do y'all see where we going with this? Do y'all see what this game is set to be? Because he's what? He's our right tackle, right? Michael Parsons gets a lot of pressure on their left side. Let me see. We have to keep that D-line in check. If the Cowboys, yes, I want to see a balanced attack, no mistakes, and we should win this game easily. Mailata is back. Lane Johnson need to have a big game. They need to have big games. I'm not really sold on Mailata. I'm really not sold on Mailata. He's big. He's come a long way, being as though he just learned how to play football 4 or 5 years ago. You dig what I'm saying? But Mailata, he still he still lacks some fundamentals. Yeah, he still lacks some fundamentals, which allows our quarterback to get hit. You know what I mean? If you pay attention to Mailata, a lot of times after the quarterback sack, that's because he knew it was his guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gets confused with the inside out. Like, if they overload on his side, he gets confused on what guy he's supposed to block first and what guy he's supposed to kind of chip. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the sacks come through Mailata. We're doing things slightly different. If you wasn't here for the very beginning of the show, you know we've been doing Who's the Man. We've been doing that in one segment. So now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of spread it out. So can we get the first Who's the Man up there, please, at this time? Who's this player? Name it in the comments. If you know who it is, name them in the comments. Right off top, Tim Tebow, right off top. Donaldson, are you a man or a woman? I'm sorry. The picture looks like a female, but the name looks like a man, and it's kind of messing me up with how I'm responding to you. I want to be respectful and respond, properly. I'm assuming you're a man. But yes, that was Tim Tebow. Today, the players that I'm going to be using, that's the bro. Oh, okay. I am a man. Clarissa Shields, bro. She undisputed champ. I changed my picture. Yo, I just heard about her last night, but on my screen it's really small. It looked like a lady that's at like a I can't even. I'm assuming those are championship belts now that you said who it is, but the way it looks to me right now, it looks like a older lady at a cabaret with her white like sheer open, like showing like she got on like a bra or something. That's what it looked like to me. So I ain't want to be disrespectful. It could have been your mom or something. You know what I mean? But no, I see that too, Pop. Yeah, so I ain't want to be disrespectful. The name looks manly. Yo, I heard about her last night, and I seen like a 2-minute clip. And I'm like, they saying she's the greatest female boxer ever. ever. I was like, oh my goodness, ever? I can't tap into her right now. I gotta wait until I got time, because when I tap into something, I gotta watch 30, 40 videos of that person. You know what I'm saying? So I could really feel like I seen the growth. But yeah, they saying she the greatest ever. If y'all haven't heard of her, Clarissa Shields, female boxer. She's one of us, heavily melanated. But back to Philadelphia Eagles game day special, Dallas game. But greatest, I'm not ready to say that yet. Her heart is big though. She box and do MMA. Okay, she do MMA too. Okay, see, like I said, I just heard about her last night, so I apologize about for my ignorance. Anything I may have said that was wrong. That's what I gathered from the video that I seen though. The theme behind Who's the Man this week is players that came from other teams and ended up being pretty well. Tebow's the exempt. I'm glad you got him out the way first. But everybody else pretty much came from another team and had a pretty solid season here. Yep. Orange juice. Ooh, but I just brushed my teeth less than an hour ago. Hey, Miss Flower, Miss Lisa Carter. Trash when they get to the Pigeons. Not necessarily. It'd be the tail end of career. Let me see. Out of the 5, 1, 2, 3. 3 of them was pretty solid for us. And the other 2 is like, why'd you even come here, bro? Why'd you even come here, bro? But yeah, so dig this. We're going to be making some changes. One, bro, I'll give you just the one, and he debatable. Nah, we'll get to it. We'll definitely get to it. We're going to let the Eagle fans chime in on it. You a Giants fan. You know what I'm saying? You a Giants fan. Matter of fact, I'm mad we got y'all so late in the season. I looked at the schedule. I'm like, oh, my goodness. We got the Giants late in the season. But speaking of that, did y'all hear about the alternate uniforms that we unveiling this year? Eagle fans, are y'all familiar about the alternate uniforms that we're going to be rocking this year? We're rocking it for 3 games too. I wish we was rocking them tonight. If we was rocking them tonight, that'd have been all the so much better. But we will be rocking them when we play Dallas the second time in Dallas. I think, yeah, the black helmets, the all black everything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't wait until we pull them Jones out, man. As a fan, you know how long we've just thought of that. Like, yo, we need all black everything one year. Yo, when we pull them all black helmets and uniform out, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. Oh, my goodness. We pulling them out against the Packers. I believe we pulling them out against the Giants and the Cowboys. That is going to be crazy. New York Giants, you know what? Let's address the conference right now. Let's address the conference right now. Y'all know I'm logical. I'm a diehard Eagles fan. But I'm a football fan. I'm logical. And we're going to talk about our conference. First and foremost, let's keep it all the way funky. Nobody expected the Giants to be 4-1 6 weeks into the season, going into week 6. Let's get that out the way. As a football fan, I feel like the Giants. Hold on, you keep calling them the Pigeons. I'm gonna have to refer to them as the midgets. Come on now, I'm giving you your respect. Give me mine, player. Pigeons gonna need all the help y'all can get, but those alternate uniforms not gonna help y'all against the Giants. All right, so let's finish this conversation about the East Rutherford Midgets. The East Rutherford Midgets, I feel like, are taking unnecessary slack at the quarterback position. I feel like that's their strongest point. I feel like their quarterback is the strongest. Hey, Bird Gang, y'all gonna let him get away with that in the comments? Come on, Bird Gang. Come on, Bird Gang. If it need to be more of us in here, get these shares up. Come on, Bird Gang. We can't let the Giants fan. Come on now. Come on now. You know what? Y'all playing strong at quarterback. Y'all running back is a time bomb ticking to get hurt. Good luck to y'all. And you know what's crazy? Y'all usually start off bad and end off good. Since y'all starting off good, I feel like y'all gonna end off bad. I feel like y'all gonna end off bad. They just flipped the script on y'all since you want to be all in the comments. Okay, next team is the Dallas Cowboys, who we play tonight. Now, the Dallas Cowboys have some people misled. The Dallas Cowboys have some people misled. Just like my Philadelphia Eagles, they hadn't really played nobody. Yes, that's right. I'm saying it. Just like my Philadelphia Eagles, they hadn't really played nobody. Cooper Rush is managing the game. Cooper Rush is managing the game. You're not going to beat us throwing for 100 yards. I'm telling you that right now. You are not going to beat us throwing for 100 yards. I'm telling you right now. You can say he's balling all you want. He's playing good. He said, my keyboard ain't as fast as his. It's all good because I'm some Eagle fans on today. And I see you got Eagles all on in your picture, Mr. Jackson. So I'm going to bring you on. Matter of fact, send the link to your stepson. I told him I was going to send it to him. I forgot to send it to him this morning. Send the link to your stepson for the view. Send him the view. But back to Cooper Rush. He's not balling, but he's not making no mistakes neither. You dig what I'm saying? But throwing for 100, 125 yards, that ain't going to be enough to beat us. You dig what I'm saying? Now, as far as the Dallas defense go, they got that defensive front. They got Micah Parsons, and they got Diggs. Diggs can't cover all our wide receivers by himself. And Micah Parsons is overly aggressive. You dig what I'm saying? He's overly aggressive. And I feel like that's going to come to bite him against a quarterback like Jalen Hurts and against a team that runs a lot of RPO, which was mentioned earlier in the comments. Calling in reinforcement. No, my cousin had asked about the podcast. He asked for the link, and I'm like, when we go on air the next time, I'm gonna shoot you the link. That's all. That's all, player. Don't do that. Giants week is coming. Giants week is coming. Matter of fact, next week is the bye week, so everybody's welcome to come on and spit their spew next week. Micah, in another 2 years, when he settled down, going to be an MVP candidate. He has the potential to be. I'm not hating on him. Don't get me wrong. He has the potential to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who have they ever said was the next Lawrence Taylor? That's one legend name that people do not throw around lightly. People do not throw around LT name lightly. On the offensive side of the ball, they don't throw around Jim Brown name lightly. On the defensive side of the ball, LT name don't get thrown around too much. So the fact that they're comparing him to LT, Luke Kuechly, whatever you want to say about him, I never heard them compare him to LT. But Michael Parsons, he's very solid. He came from Penn State. We weren't able to get him, but yeah, he's solid. Overall, what I'm saying is I feel like our team, the Eagles, is going to be too loaded across the board. They said what about him? That he the next Lawrence Taylor? And isn't he complexion for protection? You know, they compared him to all the greats. Oh, they probably said he had a Lawrence Taylor type year. Was he a rookie that year? I think that was around the time I was boycotting, because yes, I was a part of the boycott. I stopped watching all the games when Kaepernick took the check and started trying to get back into the NFL, I said, man, boop. And it just so happened that we was making a Super Bowl run that year. Okay, we got one in the back. That's cool. We bringing them on at 10:30. We're gonna bring on a diehard Eagle fan at 10:30. Meantime, in between time, can we get another Who's the Man up there? Who's this person right here? He was pretty solid when he played for us. I believe we got him from the Rams. Too. And he was pretty solid when he played for us. He ended up playing a little longer than most of the fans expected him to play here. And yeah, he played fullback. That's you guys guess. He played fullback. It was around the time after Kevin Turner had left us. It was around that time. Is there any way we could put that over in the corner somewhere so the fans can take the time out? Please don't Google. Please don't use Google. Be fair to yourself. You guys got about 15 minutes to figure that one out. Got about 15 minutes to figure that one out. But coming to the show, we have a diehard Eagles fan tunes in, and he knows some football, but overall he knows some Eagles. With that being said, can we bring our guest on, please?
What's up?
Paul Jackson.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Y'all is sweet.
Let's go.
What's up, good brother?
What's happening, guys? How you?
Hey, man, from the gun bus, we got a Giants fan saying, "Oh no, another fake pigeon fan." Listen, how long you been a Eagles fan, good brother? What's your earliest Eagles memory?
My earliest Eagle memory when I
Yes.
first, it probably had to be 80. I was born in 74. I remember playing in the up Finley playground, climbing the trees and shit. And somebody, old heads, had like the game on TV. And I remember hearing something. It was back in the 80s, back in the 80s. So that's all I know.
Well, so Ron Jaworski was still the quarterback when you became a fan.
Right.
Oh, if you dug in, player.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you dug in, player.
As a young boy playing what's the name of the game? You throw the ball up, everybody gonna try to tackle. You got to get around everybody. Yeah.
And
you call me Wilbur Montgomery. Yeah, exactly. Wilbur Montgomery was my name, baby.
Wilbur Montgomery, you hear that? I ain't never even dropped that name on the show yet, bro. I actually had him in the tuck for one of the Who's the Man.
Oh, well, they don't know the number. I'm messed up on 43 up there right now.
Oh, I was about to ask you if you knew who he was.
I know who you. I can't get the name, but I know exactly. He ran like a little. He had a crazy style of running.
Yeah, he had a choppy style of running. He played fullback, and he was good catching out the backfield, and we gave him the ball a lot.
Absolutely.
For a fullback.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because we had got used to how we was using Kevin Turner. You know what I mean? Then when Kevin Turner left, we had a couple of nobodies. And well, actually, we had somebody, but he's going to be in Who's the Man in the future too.
It's not Jameson. It's just that's just birds. It's not Jameson.
Look, the Giants fan said he know who that is, man.
I know, but he probably don't know nobody pre-Lawrence Taylor. He probably don't know nobody from then, so I ain't worried about that.
Wow, that's Vincent. Yes, we got Miss Upshaw in the building. Miss Upshaw, do you know who that was that we posted up there? Do you know who this unlikely hero was? He came from the St. Louis Rams, and he played fullback for us. I believe we still had Deuce. No, yeah, it was
No.
around the time that Deuce left, and we just had Westbrook and Buckhalter.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he was
Oh
the
my
fullback.
God, I still can't put the name. That's crazy.
Hey, how do you feel about what we did last week against the Cardinals, bro?
I was comfortable with it. Only like I heard you talking about the last drive when we ate up the clock. It's been who knows how long since we were able to do that.
Right.
But I have a problem with the RPO so much. Like you said, we weren't getting no passing in. The running is fine, but they using Hurts too much, man.
Right.
Like all the 3rd and 1s, 4th and 1s, and they line up in that weird offensive setup that they had with all the receivers in the backfield.
And they push him ahead.
Hey,
Yeah,
it was too much.
Donaldson, we got Donaldson. And
yes, Weaver.
Yes. Weaver.
Yeah.
Yeah. My man, shout out to Donaldson, man. Hey, Mr. Donaldson, man, you want to come on at some point in time today, man? We bringing on Eagle fans today, man. if Dallas fans are present, they more than welcome to show up too. But yeah, it's Dallas week. We had to switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. What you were saying, man?
No, last week? I don't like too much using the Hurts, man. Just running. Right. Like I'm just oh my God. We got Sanders. All those short yardage plays, Sanders could have got some of them, man. I understand Hurts, like you said, he deadlifting 7,000 pounds and all that, but we're gonna get our quarterback abused. Like you said, it's only a quarter of the season in.
Right.
It's too much. It's too much. But I like the game plan though. I was cool with that. I was cool with that.
Mr. Donaldson says, sure. All right, can somebody send him the link? And Mr. Donaldson, just come on. We're going to bring you on around 11 o'clock. We're going to bring you on around 11 o'clock. Let's go Birds from Miss Upshaw. Big Exclusive says that game shouldn't have gotten to that point. But what the takeaway should be is when you have to grind it out late in the playoffs, you can do it. Every game not going to be a blowout or a runaway. True indeed. That's true. At the same time, you got to realize I'm a coach. Like I'm a coach. I like to break it down. And some things like you got to coach. You got to coach. Even if you win, you still have to coach. And the thing about it is against that team, it shouldn't have gotten to that point. That we almost fell victim to them coming alive in the fourth quarter, which we already know that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we jumped out 14 from the rip, we should have put up at least 42 points in that game.
Have we scored in the second half all year?
We have, but
besides the field goal.
Fourth quarter, I don't think we scored any touchdowns. I don't think we scored any touchdowns in the fourth quarter. The second quarter and the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken, is our strongest quarters.
Yes, okay. But I do like the fact that it was a different aspect that we saw from our team. Every week has been something else.
We've seen that the week before, though. We don't need to see that 2 weeks in a row. We seen them grind it out in the rain. We seen them play a nasty game in the rain. We was down 14-0. And we seen them and we seen them grind it out. And we seen them muscle it out and will it out in the game. We don't need that 2 weeks in a row. You dig what I'm saying? As far as the RPO, I like the RPO only because it gives the receivers option routes. And Jalen Hurts is very good at reading what he has to read. I feel like he makes great decisions when it comes to the RPO aspect of things. Go ahead.
I guess I'm just looking at it as him pulling the ball out too much. I've seen some replays. Like, listen, if he'd have just gave it to Miles and let Miles do what he do, he's taking too many hits too early in the season.
No, true indeed. But he's getting down a lot. lot. My thing is them sneaks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Like we got that 3 tight end package, and we have these running backs. You dig what I'm saying? Why are we lining up in a pistol, lining up and pushing Jalen Hurts through? You dig what I'm saying? Like that's the part that's bothering me because it's a lot that go on in them piles. You know
He
what I'm saying?
should have 8 different people touching the ball every week.
Well, I mean, we do. He's spreading the ball around. Let's look. We got AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Smith.
Right.
Quez
only last week he was only had a couple.
He touched the ball. Now last week it wasn't too many formations with Quez on the field. I will give you that. And I told my man that last week because he was betting, and a lot of people hit me up for their bets. And one of the bets was Quez scoring a touchdown at all in the game. And I told him no because he wasn't seeing the field too much. He asked me like the second quarter. And I'm like, the formations we're running, he's not in those formations. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why was Jalen Hurts' last pass to Quez Watkins in the end zone when he got smashed and dropped it?
I don't know. I was like, you gotta go to Skinny Batman on that.
Skinny Batman was messing up a lot last week, bro.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, that's why he was getting killed. They was trashing Smith last week.
But he could take a hit, I see.
He could take a hit, but he's taking them unnecessarily. True that. It was one screen he caught and he bounced outside when he should have caught it and came inside.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And I want to say it was 3 hits that he got rocked and he shouldn't have. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah.
I was like, he gonna fumble this ball. That ball gonna pop out. But I mean, he held strong.
He held onto the rock and he get right up. We got Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
We got that other tight end. What's his name?
I can't pronounce the name. I can't pronounce it.
He's been touching the ball. He's been getting like 1 or 2 passes a game.
Right.
And then we got over the past 2-3 weeks.
I don't remember the ball. Like, all right, maybe twice. All right, I don't remember twice. I might have been a little tipsy by the second half, but you know.
You know what? I could be confusing him with somebody, but he's definitely been getting on the field and he's definitely been catching the ball.
Yeah, we got 3 of them.
He's funny. Yeah, we got 3 decent tight. But what scares me about this week, because we got another guest that's supposed to come on about 10:45. You're more than welcome to stay though, because we're gonna flood as many as we can on here today.
That's what
scares me this week is we have a lot of injuries.
Yeah,
a lot of injuries.
Slay back though, right?
Huh?
Slay is back though, right?
Yeah, I mean these guys are playing, but they're still injured.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And especially our O-line.
Malata's coming back.
Malata's coming back, but he's still injured.
We need, as long as he can put them big paws. I'm scared of Parsons.
Look at our center.
That animal away from Jalen, man.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. Look at our center. He's playing through injury now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Who else went down? Somebody else went down last week.
Our guard Dickerson went down, didn't he?
Dickerson.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Now, that's our O-line. No, everybody won't play hurt. Big exclusive. Everybody play injured.
Injured. Yeah. See, that's coming from a Giants fan. They make comments like that.
An injury you can play through. If you hurt, you done. He said, y'all gonna lose tonight. I want all the smoke. Who do the Giants play? Matter of fact, that's in the second half of the show.
They play Temple, don't they? That's how they've been getting it. Temple.
No, I'm saying
that's the only way they get their wins. They playing college teams.
But yes, Michael Parsons, I'm worried about.
To me, that's
only because it really let's keep it all the way funky. He really only has to make 2 big plays.
Parsons.
Parsons.
Right.
He really only has to make 2 big plays. I'm not really worried about Diggs too much.
No, he gambles a lot. AJ can probably use that to his advantage.
Well, that's the thing. AJ, Smith, I even got Pascal on Diggs. I'll even take Pascal over Diggs. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know Pascal is very, very physical, bro.
Yes, he is.
Pascal is very, very physical. And if you go back and watch this first quarter of the season, when he's been on the field, that's what they've been using him for. For blocking people. He'll be lined up at receiver, but they'll get the ball to somebody else, and he's downfield blocking. You dig what I'm saying? We've only thrown the ball probably like 3 or 4 times.
I want him to get the ball a little bit more because he like to do a little bit after the catch too.
Well, I feel like that's going to happen because what else?
I just answered this question.
Yeah, okay. I feel like that's going to happen because it's about time for us to open up the playbook.
Please.
You know what I mean? Because if you look back, be honest with you, that's why I really stopped showing the film and breaking down the film. Because from a football standpoint, it's the same plays.
Really?
We've been running the same exact plays for 5 weeks straight.
So are they just keeping it close because it's so early in the season, or are we gonna go back to that Jalen can't read defenses and all that nonsense?
Well, that's the thing. If you're breaking it down as far as what the players are doing based on their position, Jalen Hurts is leaps better than he was last year. In my opinion, he's developed 2 years worth of development since last season.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? He's making the right decisions.
I like the compliment, Big Exclusive. Thank you.
Come playoff time, Hurts going to get exposed.
That's a compliment. He already putting us in the playoffs.
Look, Mr. Donaldson says we run 7 plays, different sides. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I counted 11, but at the same time, it's the same plays. But from a coaching standpoint, you got about 3 or 4 plays hidden within a RPO play.
Right.
Where you can change it at the line and all that. So they're playing gotcha. You know what I'm saying? They're playing gotcha. That's what they're playing pretty much. So okay, bro. We're gonna bring on in a second. So what I want to see is them open up that playbook. And I assume they will open up the playbook today against Dallas. I assume this is where we'll see the Zach Pascals and the Quez Watkins catching balls and getting yards. And the only thing I'm worried about is this defensive coordinator. I'm worried about this defensive coordinator. Private chat, what you talking about, Big Exclusive?
Pollard would be the problem to our defense.
That's another thing. I don't feel like we're going to have a problem with the run.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not. I don't feel like we're going to have a problem with the run. My thing is this defensive coordinator. I don't want him to call it too relaxed.
He better not.
And CeeDee Lamb get loose, because here's the thing: CeeDee Lamb, in my opinion, he been dropping a lot of passes, but the balls that he has caught have been game-changing catches. You dig what I'm saying? That's why I feel like they're still mentioning him up. But if you look at him, he drops a lot of balls, bro. You know what I mean? So if we play too relaxed, with Slay being injured, with last week, I don't know if you noticed, the Cardinals was taking advantage of CJ Gardner.
They did. They did. Now, is he still learning the defense, or
he is still learning the defense, but at the same time,
with Slay not
he plays
on the
very,
field,
very aggressive.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Key component out.
I'm banking on Cooper Rush not being there enough mentally to move
Okay.
him around. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because he's been a game manager. But if you look at last week, they was moving him around with formations and then throwing into the holes that was created from him moving around.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's why he was at a lot of missed tackles, because he would be down here out of position, try to get back in position, and he missing tackles. So they took advantage of him a lot last week. I don't feel like Cooper Rush has that up here to do that this week. But if we play aggressive, if this coordinator calls an aggressive defense, we should be good tonight.
And if like he, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
And if he does if Gannon do what he says he does, he listens to the players. So now you got Fletch, you got BG. They've been here. They know about Dallas week with the fans at home. If they see something going on, like, listen, this is coach. Let's go. Let's get it together. So
with that being said, we do have a guest today / fan. Y'all notice we didn't promo no special guests. Man, take that down, man. Notice we didn't promo no guests. This girl right here, she broadcasting major at IUP, diehard Eagles fan. She watches film, she calls games, and hopefully will be joining me in some ventures in the future with some other football stuff we got going on. But I wanted to bring her on the show today for Dallas week and talk some Eagles football with us. Welcome everybody to the show, Miss Key Holmes.
Miss Holmes.
Hey, Miss Holmes. How you doing? And she got the Bird Gang shirt on.
As she should.
You know. What's going on, Miss Holmes? Welcome to the podcast. How you doing?
I can't call it. It's Dallas week, like you said. It's been a long week with the Phillies and everything going on, but I'm ready for some football tonight.
Oh, shout out to the Phillies too. How could we forget? Got the Braves out of here.
Right.
Shout out to the Phillies. So, Ms. Holmes, how do you feel about what you seen last week?
Ooh. Last week, like y'all was saying, it shouldn't have been as close as it was, but I like that we have the ability to pull it out in different ways. Like you said, the week prior, we had to come from 14 behind against the Jags, and that nasty weather pulled it out. This week, we had to come up defensively and stop them from getting that touchdown, and then our kicker. You know, you came in Tuesday, Sunday, you kicking the game winning field goal. That was clutch. Right. So
absolutely,
you know, that was on some Justin Tucker type of performance.
Right.
So
that's a big compliment.
Yeah, that hopefully I love Jake Elliott. Don't get me wrong, but if we got to go with this other guy, I feel confident that he won't lose the game for us. So,
well, Jake is already starting. The other guy's NA, and to my knowledge, if Jake kicks well today, we're going to be releasing him.
Yeah, as we should, but that's just the nature of the beast. He came in, he did his job. Somebody else gonna pick him up, and he'll get his check elsewhere.
For sure. And you know, he got his mantra out there now, Dicker the Kicker. You know what I mean? He's been saying that, but now everybody knows of him.
Yeah, absolutely. He's getting picked up if that's the case.
Right. How do you feel about? Go ahead. What you about to say?
No, I was just gonna say I was listening to y'all and about Hurts, but I want you to ask me your question. I don't want to jump ahead.
Well, no, I was about to ask about how do you feel about tonight's game against the Cowboys?
I really feel like this is a game where Devontae is gonna get off, and I say that because y'all talked about Diggs and AJ are gonna line up. If AJ gets aggressive and those double moves, I think you can go. I think you can beat Diggs because he is aggressive and he wants to get physical. But AJ's a big dude, so he can fight off that kind of 5-yard, little tug of war and still beat him. But Devontae on the other side, I think he'll have a better matchup. And then you got Quez in the slot that we take advantage of that. You got Goddard on the other side. You got Miles. You got Gainwell. You got Boston Scott. So we really have a lot of weapons. as you were saying, we're putting Hurts in too many RPO situations.
Right.
Yeah,
He don't need to run the ball, 10, 15 times a game. That's
I'm
unnecessary.
with it.
It's unnecessary, especially when you have a healthy Miles who's in a contract year, so he want to prove himself. You have
Mm-hmm.
Boston Scott, who he's small but he's elusive and he can get those power yards. And then you
Is he
got
back?
Gainwell. So I think Scott is back, but if he's not, even
Okay.
with Gainwell gives you a lot of those same
I love
qualities.
Gainwell. To be honest with you,
Especially
Gainwell
catching
is
out the
my favorite
backfield.
back on our
Yeah,
team.
yeah, I love me
Especially
some
out the
Gainwell.
back.
And then who we got the guy from the Niners. Was it Sherman? I think
Is that the
something.
one from the Niners? Yeah, we got the one from the Niners, and then we got the dude from the Jets too. You talking about Sermon?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did play. I think last week.
Yeah, so we have depth at that position. Like
That's where he
I
was
much
from. All right.
Yeah,
yeah, I much rather use my depth at running back as opposed to having to check in my second quarterback.
right.
So just being a little
Speak.
bit more just being a little bit more like patient with it. You could do the RPO and it's gonna be there here and there, but I think this is a game where he need to throw for 400 yards, 4 or 5 touchdowns. He could run one in two, but we need to run it
Right,
up on Dallas tonight. Like we need to
right.
really go out there and spank them. Don't go after Cooper Rush. He undefeated until tonight. Like we giving that man
Speaking
his
of,
Speak
Christmas.
on it.
bro, Miss
we
Holmes, you know what you just did? If we was on the basketball court, you just threw the ball off the backboard for what I'm about to do.
yeah, I'm here for a good
You
ooh.
just threw the ball off the backboard because when y'all think of Eagles Dallas, right? What
Mm-hmm.
game comes to mind? It should only be two. Well, you, Mr. Jackson, you've been around since Wilbur Montgomery and
I'm about to
John
say,
Jaworski.
and Miss Smith used to take.
Mm. Couple
When I
games
think, go
fine.
ahead, Ms. Holmes.
I can't really pinpoint one. I'm thinking back when Romo was here, or there in Dallas, but nothing recent comes to mind, to be honest.
One game was when we had Vic and
Okay.
Deshaun and Shady,
Mm-hmm.
and we trashed them.
Yeah.
But the game that comes to mind for me, every Dallas game, is the pickle game.
Oh, Deuce Staley 212,
Yeah.
baby. Pickle
Bro,
juice.
the pickle game. And yeah, big exclusive pickle juice. Yeah, listen, bro. In this game right here, like I said, I mention this every Dallas game, but this game feels like that to me.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You know how you got a feeling before certain games, and it's like,
Yeah.
bro, this feels like that pickle game, bro.
The pickle returns, huh?
Now, here's where she threw it off the backboard, and I'm about to take it home, right? Because
Reverse.
you mentioned this, right? Who's our coach?
Sirianni.
Nick Sirianni. And early in the season, they was busting on all his metaphors and
Right.
his analogies.
They
And you
be on
plant the
point.
seed and you water it. You know what I'm saying? They was
Yeah.
dragging him for
He
all
was
that,
getting
right?
trashed.
Until we became the only 5-0 team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And every week, I'm not paying attention to you, Giants fan. Every week, he's been finding a way to motivate that team through something Philadelphia.
Right.
This week, he had on the Phillies jersey.
Mhm.
I don't know what he's been saying to the teams too much, but I'm willing to bet any amount of money that they've been watching the games when we destroyed Dallas. He just may bring some pickle juice in just cause.
Shots for everybody.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we start off with an onside kick.
Oh, you coming out that aggressive?
I was about to say, yeah.
That's if Gannon wasn't such a conservative on defense, I would be completely okay with that. But that's risky if
We
he's
don't
not
know
going to
what
come
we're
out
getting with him,
aggressive.
though. We don't know what we getting with him though.
That's the
Games,
problem.
right?
But two games, he called it real aggressive. He called
So
it real
that's why I don't know what happened last
if
week.
he's calling it like that, we don't know until we actually play. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, just imagine reigniting that in Philadelphia. Remember, David Akers did it with Andy Reid. Everybody all week saying we was going to lose. Granted, they're saying we're going to win this one. I only seen one person on TV say that Dallas was going to win. But at the same time, I'm talking about us fans. Just imagine Jake Elliott onsides, we recover, take it to the crib somehow, some way on the first drive of the game. Cooper Rush comes out. Well, first of all, we kick the ball. We get him inside the 20. Our defense put the heat on Cooper Rush. They turn it over. Defense returned it for it. We up 14-0 with 12 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first quarter. You dig what I'm saying? Just
tag
imagine.
That whole thing.
Huh?
I said tag that whole statement to Sirianni on Twitter, and maybe he'll read it pregame and think about it.
But just imagine the link if that series of events take place.
It'll be worse than Citizens Bank was last night.
Yeah, it was rocking down here. I'm in Southwest. I was in South Philly yesterday, so I was in the midst of all of that yesterday.
Oh, I know that traffic was crazy. I know that traffic was crazy.
The one reporter said he goes to concerts and all that stuff, right? So he said his phone gave him alert the last 2 days. It said, warning, noise levels too excessive. If you continue with some more, you ear damage and all that stuff. That's how loud the link was. His phone was giving him noise messages, warning.
Wow. So
hopefully the link will be like that tonight.
But it's going to be on the Birds though, because you know we start off like we did against the Jags. The Boo Birds going to be there. We can't do that against the Cowboys. We got to start off strong against the Cowboys. They going to boo from the rip, bro. Our fans ain't having that, bro.
Yeah, we don't play. But we need that commander defense.
Then they beat us like 7 out of the last 9 times or something like that.
Yeah, Hurts is 0-2 against them. So Hurts is getting his first win against Dallas tonight. And Cooper Rush getting his first loss in the NFL as a starting quarterback tonight.
Well, she got the stats.
I like both the takes.
I'm definitely, I think Miles is gonna rush for over 120 yards. I'm giving AJ and Devontae 100 plus yards and a touchdown apiece, and Goddard gonna do his damage down the middle. It's gonna be one of those games that we're gonna go into the bye week letting everybody know, listen, we're undefeated, top of the division. We taking a break off because y'all can't mess with us. We too hot.
I like it.
I'm ready to take a nap now so I can wake up at his game time. I don't want to be a rest of the night.
Me too.
I like it. It's time for the next Who's the Man? Okay, I thought she was saying until just now she didn't take her meds. Can we get the next Who's the Man up there, please? Ooh.
Is that Emmons?
We got him, and when he came here, he balled out, I want to say, for about a good 3 years. It was the tail end of his career. I think he played one more team after us, but the Philadelphia Eagles was the final years of him being good. Y'all recognize that man?
That ain't the Freak, is it? No. That's a linebacker.
No, that's not the Freak. He played for San Francisco.
D'Amico Ryans?
Nope.
That ain't him.
That's not Takeo, is it?
Yes, Takeo Spikes.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
Takeo Spikes. Yep.
Yeah.
He was
you
good.
Can take that down. Say that again.
He was good with the Chargers.
Yeah, he was with the Chargers. Yeah. Then I believe he was with us, and then the 49ers, or with the 49ers, then us. Then I think he went back to the 49ers and played for the Ravens or something like that. One of
the
them
first dude I seen whose neck was wider than his head.
Bro,
like, how's that possible?
Bro, his neck was crazy. Pause.
Yeah. Good.
We're gonna go into the next part.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Eagles Dallas. Dallas week. Technically, we wasn't supposed to talk about the Cowboys until right now, the 11 o'clock hour.
Oops.
But Mr. Donaldson, like, hey, yeah. Hey, Mr. Donaldson, it's time for you to get backstage, man. It's time for you to get backstage. Roll backstage.
That's hilarious.
Roll backstage. Hey, let me know in the private chat how many people we can have on the screen. I'm trying to fill it up with all green today. All green. Hey, listen, before I bring anybody else on, though, because you guys weren't here when we kicked off the show initially for the season, can y'all tell me why I have on the referee shirt?
You a coach. I saw you throw a flag last week to Chris.
I got the flag. I got the whistle. And every week I have this referee shirt on. Can you tell me why?
I don't know.
All right, so let me go up to speed. Initially, I just wore it because I thought it was nice to do for week one.
Okay.
But I like to be a man of my word. And I got caught up saying, I'm going to wear this shirt every week until we lose.
Well, I hope you're wearing it for a couple more weeks.
17 weeks you got to wear it.
So, luckily, I only wear it 2 hours a week. But at the same time, the big exclusive said I'm taking it off tonight. So listen, I'm about to introduce y'all to another host on the show. We got Big Roll in the back right now. Big Roll, let's talk some Eagles, Cowboys. What's up, Big Roll?
Montega.
How you doing, bro? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Put it up
Green
there.
all
Put it
over
up
the
there.
screen. Green all over the screen. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Big Roll.
Goddamn Dallas Cowboys. You're going to get that ass tonight.
Woo!
Get that ass tonight. And what's up with your boy Shannon in the comments, man? He is greasy.
Hey, man. You know what's bothering me more?
What's good, man?
What's bothering me more is the Bird Gang ain't eating him up.
Well, look like I got a job to do. First of all, shout out to my man Jamal Jackson. How you doing, sir?
What's happening, man?
Key, you need to be an analyst because you got some dope input.
You hear her? You hear her? Damn right.
You got some dope input.
Thank you.
I don't want to say nothing. It's going to stick my foot in my mouth. All I'm saying is I would hang out with you doing it again.
Hey, listen, that's a lot. That's saying a lot. Just not necessarily from Roll to Key, but from a male to a female. That's saying a lot.
Well, I do appreciate that. And my mom and dad might be watching in the house because I sent them the link, but we bleed green. I got a 5-month-old. He got the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
It just comes naturally.
Ma'am.
When you know, you know. But I'll maybe there'll be more content to come. We'll see.
For sure.
Good stuff.
Indeed.
Hey, Big Roll, man, how you feel about what you seen last week against the Cardinals?
It was ugly. There are going to be games like that during the season. The difference is the Eagles usually tend to lose those games. They battled that one out and won that game. Mm-hmm. And my dad always said, the great teams bring that shit home. Yes, we had a little help. My man has clearly missed that field goal. Shout out to Dick and the kicker. Shout out to Dick and the kicker. Pause. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And the end result is 5-0. I don't give a fuck how we got there.
Right.
A win is a win.
Absolutely.
Again, Miss
right.
It's no asterisk next to the W. It's a W. It ain't no asterisk.
Now, come on. We all fans here. We all fans here, so we gonna talk. We gonna talk like we in the crib, okay? Mm-hmm. Even though we know it's flies on the wall. All right. Now, Pete, let's keep it all the way funky. For us to have battled like that and win a game like that, I agree with everything that you're saying, Big Roll. But I feel like it should have happened maybe against the Cowboys, maybe against the Packers. The Cardinals, I feel like we should have trashed, bro. I feel like we struggled too much with the Cardinals. Now, the way that we won against a more legit team, I would be like, yeah. But remember last week I was saying the old Eagles tend to play down to their competition.
Right.
In your defense, yes, they found a way to win it. But at the same time, they did what the old Eagles do. They played down to the competition.
Yep.
How do you feel about Cowboys week?
I got questions, okay? The only thing I know about the Dallas Cowboys this year is what I'm reading and what I'm seeing in the highlights. I haven't watched the Dallas game yet, but the first thing I hear when people talk about this year's Cowboys is defense. Defense.
Well, how about this? Miss Key, can I put you on the spot?
Of course.
You mind telling us about your take on the Cowboys as far as the different parts of the ball, offense, defense, the line, quarterback, receiver?
You want me to go position by position? Well, I'll start defensively. Where can y'all see me?
Yeah, we see you.
Oh, all right. It was just me, but defensively, their line, they do have some depth. Just like us on the Eagles, we have at least 6-7 guys we can constantly rotate in and out. Just to piggyback how you were saying with the Cardinals, one thing that they used against us was they did that up-tempo offense where we couldn't rotate our men in and out. So now our pass rush took a little bit of a back seat because these guys are getting a little bit more tired. But as far as Dallas, I don't think that's as much of a strength for them as it is for the Eagles. So Parsons, like we mentioned, we know he's going to be all over the field. They got another linebacker. I think his name is Wilson. These guys are pretty good. They can get to the ball. But if we call the right plays, I like our receivers against their secondary. Diggs is okay, but he's handsy. The flags just tend to stay in the ref's pockets. That's okay, because I think now we have a big guy with AJ who can combat that. Then you got a speedster on the other side with Devontae. Then you got Quez. You also got Goddard. You also have 3 running backs that you can use. So in terms of depth for the Cowboys, I think if we can stop Tony Pollard, he's the key to their offense. Zeke gonna get his hair, but I'm not worried about his little 50, 60 yards. Pollard is gonna bang you for 60 yards on one play. Out off of a screen, he'll make you miss tackles, and that's our weakness. So the strength of theirs is tackling. A weakness of ours is missing those tackles. So we gotta wrap these guys up for short yardage. They can't have a bunch of yak because Cooper Rush ain't gonna throw 15, 20-yard bombs. It's all underneath action. But if we can wrap them up, it's real easy. And now you can bring that pressure. You can do what you have to do to eliminate. Lamb is injured. I'm not worried about him. Slay can lock him up. Bradbury can lock him up. And if Maddox is playing, if he's in the slot, Maddox is going to lock him up. So we have the weapons, or we have more depth at each position. And I think we have more talent this year at each position. Only thing they might have is linebacker because of Parsons. But other than that, I'm taking the Eagles up and down.
We got a Reddick.
I want to add something.
I like Reddick. I love Reddick. I love Kaiser White.
Done deal, big exclusive.
DJ Edwards.
Done deal.
Yeah, we got some guys.
Big Roll, hold up 1 second. I want to add something to what you were saying about the running back. That running back in Dallas, in my opinion, has that Barry Sanders tendency.
Starting.
Pollard.
Yeah.
He has that starting running back.
He has that Barry Sanders tendency. And what I mean by that is you -3, -2, +3, +5.
Right.
62 yarder.
Yeah.
78 yarder.
Yeah.
7, -3. Maybe a 45 yard. You dig what I'm saying? That's the thing with Pollard, bro.
Consistent.
But we got to stay
disciplined.
disciplined.
Earlier in the show, I mentioned Parsons. He really only has to make 2 game-changing plays. He's gonna play discipline. He's gonna be who he is, but he really only has to make 2 game-changing plays to put us in a bad situation.
Yeah.
Wait, what you wanted to ask? Big Roll. You had your hand raised.
I quit. Hire Kiki, and y'all Kiki is shit.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all getting ready to say y'all don't need me. Y'all don't need
Go to
my
the comment
opinion.
section. Let Kiki take my spot, and y'all here in the biz with this. Yo, Kiki, you dope.
I see
You dope. Real talk. I'm sitting there like this. Like,
Because I don't know nothing about no other team other than my team. So I'm like, okay, I ain't know they had all that going on
Right.
too.
you sitting there like, all right, he's at.
Hey, let's welcome to the screen. He been up there too long, unintroduced. Let's welcome Mr. Donaldson the Third, Mr. Levin L. Bailey Donaldson the Third. What's up, good brother?
What's going on, everybody, man? Glad
the Dawkins jersey.
What's happening? What's happening?
Glad to be a part of the team. You'll see that's my man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Always
Grand
favorite
Rising,
Eagle of all
happy
time.
Sunday. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Long time watcher, first time being on, man.
Nice.
The key to the game for me, man, is going to be the mistakes. Number one, the Eagles they cannot make any mistakes. Turn over the football, and you're gonna have to watch that man, that number 11, man, because he's a beast. When you make an offensive game plan or a defensive game plan, you always say, who scares me?
Right.
Who can wreck shop, here on this defense or offense or whoever I'm planning for. That dude right there is somebody that you got to have a game plan for. And if they don't have a game plan for him, it's going to be a long night. Do I think my boys can win? Yeah, we're going to get this dub. It's going to be a 17-20 win for the Eagles, I think. It's not going to be a shootout, I don't think, like a lot of people think. It's going to be a game of errors, a game of mistakes. And, it's a divisional game. You can't expect them to score 40 points unless, Cooper Rush is just giving us the ball, which I think he's going to give us one. He's going to give us one, maybe two. You know what I'm saying? But
definitely,
that's going to be the game, really. I think we match up well with them. We have a great offense, a great secondary. We just have to play our game, man. And if we get up 21-0, 21-3, 21-10 in the second quarter, don't play that. Excuse me. I don't know if I can cuss, but I'm not gonna cuss.
Bro. Speak freely.
Don't play sticks defense, man. Because they did that. They did that with that damn. That's the reason why they let Arizona back in the game.
Yep.
Because they stopped being aggressive defensively, man. That was definitely another thing that these last couple games that really, I hate to say it, but they should have lost. They should have lost the Arizona game last week, if you think about it, because they wasn't aggressive, man. You get up 14 points, and then you start, letting them do that dinking and dunking, and then, here you go third quarter. Here it is, 17-14. Now we playing from behind. Now we got to catch up. Can't do that against this team, man.
Right.
Cooper Rush has been dinking and dunking all season. Can't allow them guys to do that, man.
I want to go back to something that you said as far as Parsons. I actually feel like we have what we need to disarm them of Parsons.
We do. Yeah, we do.
With that RPO,
we do.
With the fact that our O-line is so athletic. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When I'm watching these other shows and the take that they're saying on Parsons, they're saying to disarm him, you pretty much run at him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anytime. That's just like if you fighting somebody big. At least for me. The best thing that you can do is to punch him in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Right. Punch him in the mouth. You know what I mean? Continue to punch him in the mouth until the third, fourth quarter. He got his hands on his waist. He's gasped with the air. You know what I mean? Then you hit him in the throat to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? Do what it is that we do well.
No offense to you. My daddy said the nose.
Yeah, the nose works too. Any of this, actually. Any of that.
He said when you hit him in the nose, their eyes closed.
Any of that. Any of that. You hit him in the mouth, hit him in the throat. Because when you hit him in the throat, he's gonna do that. The head is gonna drop, then you hit him with that uppercut, and then you knock him out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're gonna have to do. That's what they're gonna have to do.
Viewing, we was all raised in Philly, right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
yes.
Your parents might not have told y'all to do some of these things. Our parents told us if they do this, then you do that, and that's what we did.
Exactly.
You asked my mom, boy, she said first thing she told you to kick him in the balls. Kick him in the balls, son. I'm like, Mom, that's gonna hurt. Kick him in the balls.
Hey, Levin, what's on the menu for tonight's game?
Man, I got I'm doing a little something light, man. I'm about to run out in a minute and get me some chicken tenders and some fries. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have them get it for me. I'm not cooking nothing tonight though, but I got some stuff in there for you. You know what I mean? If you need it, it's a big game, so I'm gonna keep it real simple. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No stress today. No
I
stress.
know that's right.
That was from Big Exclusive down there. I didn't know you was a cook, man.
Yeah, chef, man. I've been cooking 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
got a little bit of skills.
Solid. Well, shoot. I mean, maybe we can throw an actual situation for the final game of the season against Dallas.
Keep me posted. I'm in Delaware though. Keep me posted.
Hey, I mean, we got time to plan. Hopefully, we can throw the Big Exclusive, and maybe we can all work that out. You know what I mean? But,
That would be dope.
It's time for the next Who's the Man. Can we get the next Who's the Man up?
I didn't get the last one. Let me see if I can get this one. Oh, that's
that
the
Jeff
boy
Garcia?
friend.
Garcia.
Garcia.
Yeah. Garcia.
From the rip. Oh my goodness, Jeff Garcia from the rip. Hey, Big Roll.
Yo,
You want to go through those scores and stuff at the time?
you want to start with last week's?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You
All
guys
right,
can stay
then.
on screen. We all rocking out because we talking Cowboys football still.
Oh, hell yeah. So last week you had the Colts over the Broncos 12-9.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the Eagles beat the Cardinals 20-17. What do you call the team from New York again? Big Pop, you call them the East Rutherford.
The East Rutherford Midgets.
Midgets.
Okay. They beat the
East
Packers
Rutherford
27-22.
Oh man, they found a way.
Bills over the Steelers 38-3.
Hold on, timeout. Big Exclusive said they won in London, and let's keep it on. We all familiar with jet lag, right? Green Bay had farther to travel. They had farther to travel to get to London.
Ooh.
You know
Tell
what
them,
I'm
Bob.
saying? So,
Ooh.
go on. What you were saying, bro?
Yeah, the Chargers over the Browns 30-28 in a close game.
Mm-hmm.
Vikings over the Bears 22-29. Patriots or whatnot blanked the Lions 29-0.
That was out of nowhere.
Saints over the Seahawks in the close one 39-32. Some weird numbers, man. Some weird scoring numbers.
Yeah.
The Jets over the Dolphins 40-17. The Bucks beat the Falcons 21-15. 21-15. Some weird numbers, man. Titans over the Commanders 21-17. Texans over the Jags 13-6. 49ers beat the Panthers 37-15. Cowboys beat the Rams 22-10. Ravens over the Bengals 19-17. And you had the Chiefs over the Raiders 30-29.
The Chiefs almost lost. Remember, that was our upset pick.
Yes.
We said the Raiders were going to beat them, and they
all of us had the Raiders. All of us.
And Kelsey started snapping.
That's why Patrick Mahomes on my bench in fantasy.
You got this week's games?
Yes, sir.
Everybody, y'all can feel free to participate too.
First game up.
Hold on 1 second, Big Roll. We just doing win loss. Who you want to win? Who you want to lose? Hey, Big Roll, you gonna write it down?
Oh yeah, y'all want to put a little money on the line? Cause I do this all the time.
Hey,
I like my chances.
Oh, calling this out. Hey, Big Exclusive, you want parts?
Damn, she
when she said again, somebody. Hey, Big Exclusive, you want parts? Hey, y'all down? How much y'all want to put up?
A little $5, something small.
A nickel $5.
Oh, that'd be nice. I don't want to take too much of your money.
I ain't going to because I'm not good at betting.
Gentlemen's bets now.
I'm not good at betting.
You said at least a dub?
At least a dub.
That's fine.
I'm with it.
All right, y'all could go.
Gotcha. First game, y'all.
Hold up. Who in on the bet first? Who in on the bet?
Shit. Mm-hmm.
All right, so 2-4. You in on it, Jackson?
Yes, sir.
All right, so it's amongst the guests.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
2-4, $60 on the line. A Big Exclusive. Put up the Cash App.
Jamal Jackson.
put up the Cash App so they can submit their dub. You can put yours up there. For the network.
So is exclusive in?
No, he didn't respond.
Oh, he just facilitate.
Yeah. But it's cool that it's amongst the guests.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Big
Y'all see the
exclusive.
Cash App right there?
Yeah.
Send y'all $20 there. And next week during the bye week, when we have our show, we're gonna cash out whoever the winner was.
Nice.
All right. Big exclusive.
Let me know when y'all all got it.
Got it.
I'm doing it now.
Got it.
Sent.
All righty.
All right, I just sent mine.
Yeah, anything over 20, I'm bowing out, man. I like my money in my pocket.
So big roll.
So me, sir?
Separate their joint.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
And we still gonna call it how we gonna call it, but it's only the 3 guests big exclusive. Mr. Donaldson, Mr. Jackson, and Ms. Holmes.
Let's get it.
I don't even know. What's the bet again?
It's a dub.
No. What we betting on?
Oh, the
The
picks.
wins and losses. I
Big
guess the
exclusive
record.
said he putting a dub up on my picks.
Gotcha.
I did the same damn thing.
So this is for the.
I did the same damn thing. That's a smart bull right there.
So it's $80 up.
So it's just on a win-loss record, right?
Yeah, just wins
Yes,
and losses.
Okay.
All right, big. So we're gonna split it on.
That's real talk. Let me know when y'all ready to get the picks.
Everybody ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hold on, I'm gonna write down my picks so I don't.
Listen, I'm looking around for a pencil in my damn self.
I know I got
Put in
something.
your notes.
That's what I'm about to do.
Big exclusive said this. Come on, you're putting up too much pressure on me, big exclusive.
Easiest money I ever made.
Don't put too much pressure on me. He said, I don't trust Roll. Don't write these joints down, please.
Hey, Pop,
we got it on film. Yo.
I went 10-4 last week, and I still wouldn't bet on me.
Last week was real random.
Yeah, shit. Let me get some of that orange juice, man. That shit look cold in the mother.
Hey, man. OJ in the morning with my
I don't
meds.
trust. He don't trust Roll
goodness.
right these shit. Damn.
OJ in the morning with my meds. You dig?
He gonna jerk him because he a Giants fan.
So everybody
Everybody got their stuff now?
Key getting the pen. Do it work, Key?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, now.
All right.
First game up is the Cowboys Eagles.
Man, Eagles, man.
Bird game.
Eagles.
Everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just gonna put everybody on that. Everybody. The next game is the 49ers at the Falcons.
Say that
49ers.
49ers at the Falcons. I'm taking the Niners.
I'm going with the 49ers.
Hold on, one at a time. Pop, who you got?
Niners.
Pop got the Niners. What about you, Jamal?
49ers.
Key?
49ers.
11?
Niners.
Sweet.
Uh-oh.
All right. Next game, Patriots versus the Browns at Cleveland.
Browns.
Browns lose. Jamal?
I'm
Browns
going with
win.
Browns.
I'm going with the Pats.
Hold on. Jamal got the Browns. Poppy got the Pats. Key?
I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Key going with the Browns. 11?
I got the Browns.
Last week was a fluke.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Browns,
Last
11?
week was a fluke
Yes,
for the
sir.
Patriots.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Going with the Patriots on that. Next game is the New York Jets at the Green Bay Packers. Both teams 3-2.
Man, that's a pick 'em there.
At the Packers.
I'm going with the Jets.
I'm going with the Jets.
Nah, they ain't gonna lose 2 in a row, man. Give me the Packers.
Yep.
Packers.
You know
Jamal-
why I'm saying the Jets? Who do
11, you
Green
said
Bay
the Packers, right?
I'm going with Packers.
Oh, Jamal. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I gotta go with Aaron Rodgers, man, on that one. Gotta go
You
with the
going with
quarterback.
Rodgers. 11, who
That's
you going with?
Packers.
Packers.
Yep.
All right.
Y'all must
Poppy,
ain't
you
hear about them
Jets?
boys up there, boy. Sauce Gardner and them. Aaron Rodgers ain't got no weapons, man. Sauce Gardner and them bad, bro. They
No
some
weapons.
bad boys up there in
They
New
gonna have
York,
to run
bro.
the ball.
They
They
going-
run the ball.
They coming to Lambeau.
All right. You got the 2-3 Jaguars at the 2-1 Indianapolis Colts. Pop, you up first.
That's a pick 'em. Give me the Jags.
Hold on. Pop up first.
You said Jags at the Colts?
Jags at the Colts. Both teams 2-3. Colts 2-1.
Jags.
I'm gonna go with damn. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts at home.
Jamal, who you got?
I'm going with the Jags. All they running backs are going.
Key, who you got?
I'm going with the Colts.
11.
Jaguars.
All right. Next game up, you got the 4-1 Minnesota Vikings versus at the Miami Dolphins, 3-2.
They facing a third string quarterback. Give me Minnesota, man. They don't have no quarterback.
I'm sorry. Let me start with Pop real quick. I'm sorry. Pop, you up first, man.
Vikings.
Sorry.
Pop with the Vikings. My bad. Jamal,
Vikings.
Key,
Vikings.
and 11.
Vikings.
Drank all my water.
Damn, I'm the only one that picked the Dolphins. All right.
What's up, Bianca? We got Bianca Moreau in the building.
BB, what's good, girl? 2-3 Cincinnati Bengals at the 2-3 Nolan Saints. I'm going with the Saints. Pop, who you got?
They playing in New Orleans?
In New Orleans.
I'm going with the Bengals.
I'm going with the Bengals. What about you, Jamal?
I'm going with the Saints.
Kate?
Bengals.
11.
Bengals.
All right. 3-2 Baltimore Ravens at 4-1 New York Giants. I'm going with
Lord
the
have
G-Man.
mercy.
Say that again.
You got the 3-2 Baltimore Ravens at the 4-1 New York Giants. Pop, you up first.
Ravens.
Jamal.
They had a tough game last week. I gotta go with the Ravens too, man. I'm going with the Ravens. Yeah.
Key.
Ravens.
Hey,
11.
Big Exclusive. I picked y'all for every win that y'all had this year, bro.
11, who you got?
I got the Ravens, bro.
I actually picked the G-Man.
G-Man. Yeah.
The only joint I got wrong was against the Cowboys.
All right, now we got the 3-2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the 1-4 Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's easy. Bucks.
Hold up, Pop. Who you got?
Bucks.
Pop got the Bucks. Jamal,
Bucks.
Key,
Wait, the Bucks playing? I didn't hear it.
The Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Buccaneers versus Steelers in Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Ooh,
Upset.
Same there, Key.
Tomlin got
Upset.
beat on last week. He's coming home. Pickett is gonna get his first win against Brady.
Oh,
A close one.
11, who you got?
I don't know about that take there, man. Give me the Bucks. Not this week. Not this week.
Right.
Next game, you got the 1-4 Panthers at the 2-3 Rams.
at the Rams.
That should be a unanimous decision.
Should be.
Everybody going with St. Louis?
Yeah.
I am. Yep.
I'm going with Los Angeles.
I'm going with St. Louis. The 2-3 Cardinals at the 2-3 Seahawks.
Say that again.
2-3 Cardinals at the 2-3 Seahawks.
Cardinals.
Pop got the Cardinals. I picked the Cardinals. Jamal, who you got?
Arizona.
Key?
Seattle.
Oh,
11.
See, no. Cardinals.
He was about to spell out Cardinals.
I
See?
was. I was. You're right.
4-1 Bills at the 4-1 Chiefs.
Ooh, baby.
ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
That's the one right
Going with the
there.
Bills.
I'm
That's the
picking
one.
last on this.
Jamal, who you got?
Bills at the Chiefs.
Yep. In Arrowhead.
I'm going with KC this week.
What's up?
Jamal, you said KC?
Yes, sir.
Key, who you got?
I'm going with the Bills.
11.
Oh man, Buffalo beats them in the regular season. They lose to them in the playoffs. Give me the Bills.
Sounds about
Pop,
right.
you up?
I was going with the Bills too.
Bills.
Yep.
2-3 Broncos at the 3-2 Chargers. Going with the Chargers on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Pop want the Broncos. What about you, Jamal?
I'm going with the Chargers.
Chargers.
Russell Wilson need this. If he loses
Yeah,
this
he
game, he's
need a
gonna
lot
lose
this-
his
this
job,
year.
his wife, and his life.
Future
One more
already said
time,
he's
Pop.
still smashing.
One more time, Pop. You gonna lose what?
Russell Wilson needs this. If he loses this, he's gonna lose his job, his wife, and his life.
Damn.
The heat is
Lifestyle?
on in his house. Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Mike, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm almost done. That's all the picks for this weekend.
Is it? All right.
Okay.
All right,
I got the
cool.
Broncos on that one. I'm taking the Broncos.
My bad. My bad.
I'm taking the Broncos.
My bad.
You forgot me, man.
But
Jody?
he'll one
Cut it out,
pick.
Jody.
He'll one pick.
Big excuse says, see?
Oh, I can't wait till them niggas lose. Oh, I can't wait till they lose, boy.
All right, so we're at the final quarter of the show. And to start off the final quarter, let's put up the final Who's the Man?
French.
Dang, he got it from the rip.
Yeah.
I was just a baby.
Got me on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Big Roll got it.
Defensive
Big Roll
lineman,
got
baby.
it. William Refrigerator Perry. A lot of people don't know he
I
played for us.
forgot he came to us.
I would have got it if he was in a Chicago jersey.
For sure,
Yeah,
he
right?
was.
Me too.
I forgot he came.
Yo, the Eagles are the king of the 1-year contracts.
Yeah, he never lied.
We done had some folks. Hey, Miss
Damn.
Holmes and Mr. Donaldson, have y'all been around for all the Who's the Mans?
Yeah, I saw them all.
You
I
saw
got-
them all?
I got 2.
You only got 2, right?
2 that I can remember, yeah.
What about you, Mr. Jackson?
Last week I was on point -2 and Chris got all of them. I didn't see the ones previous. And this week, I think
Chris
well,
murdered.
before I came on, I got who'd you show? Tebow.
Leonard Weaver
I
was
think-
the second one, I believe.
Yeah, I ain't get Weaver. I know you got him. And I got
Big G, how long would it take you to load some more in? Since we got some people on, I'm gonna load. Can we
51.
load some more in?
51.
51 tequila spikes.
Yeah, I got tequila. That's it. I didn't get it. Pardon the hand, everybody. It's Eagles week, so got to toast up to my
Hey,
birds
man, do
with.
your thing. What's up, cuz? I know that white hand anywhere.
Now they're gonna think I'm white.
You are, baby.
I'm
Accept
not.
it. Accept
I
it.
am not
Accept it.
white.
Hey, let me see. We might be able to do them. I just sent you some. I just sent you 5 more. I just sent you 5 more. We're going. If we could get these loaded in, we got 5 more. Since we got 5 people in here today, I would love to do this on screen. I feel like it's better when we do it on screen. Okay, that's cool. You got it. You got it. With that being said, the only person so far that gave scores was Mr. Donaldson. What do you guys? We're gonna go in order that's on screen. You go Jamal, Miss Holmes, Big Roll, and Mr. But you can repeat yourself, Mr. Donaldson, and I'll go last. What's your scores for today and a quick take?
All right, go back to what Mr. Donaldson was saying earlier about how you got a game plan for somebody on the team or a particular asset on the defense or offense.
Hold on 1 second. Flag on the this is a referee timeout. Said that wrong. What does it take to win? Give me the scores and what it's going to take for us to win the game. There you go.
Okay. Score. I'm going to go with 31-24. For us to win, the tackling of Pollard. If we keep the run, Pollard's running down to a minimum. No, don't let no big plays break out with him. I'm cool. And on offense, I think we got enough to slow down that beast number 11. So as long as the game plan is to keep him away from Hurts, I don't think he's faced a quarterback like Hurts this year. A running quarterback. Everybody's been in the pocket, and he had the Statue of Liberty Stafford. Was it last week? So he just teed off on him. So
Stafford's still playing.
Stafford's still trying.
So he got Hurts this week. It's a whole different animal. I think Sirianni gonna have the game plan in place. So keep Micah bottled up, slowed down, and tackle. That's what it's gonna take for us to win.
Miss Holmes, what you got?
I'm thinking we about to put up some points this week. So I'm gonna say 38 to 17. And I think our defense is gonna put up 2 touchdowns. A sack fumble, that thing back, and a pick 6 to the house. The link gonna be rocking tonight. People already drinking now. So by the time the game start,
Right.
That place is gonna be unbearable.
Yes, sir.
I think the key to the game, we definitely got to tackle. If we can make those short yardage tackles, because they're not going to go over the top. If we can make our tackles, put them in third down and 6 or 7, third and long, pin our ears back, just do what we do. Gannon just has to stay aggressive and offense has to stay consistent. But we have the talent to really run it up on them. And I think this week, Sunday night, we just came off of 2 games where we had to squeak it out. This won't be any question. By the third quarter, we gonna know we stepping into the bye week undefeated.
I like you.
Big
I
roll.
like you.
I'm gonna call it 20-10 Birds. Hurts throws 2 touchdowns. Through mismatches because they can't line up with us with all of our weapons. So I'm looking for the Eagles to spread the ball, spread the offense out, exploit the mismatches, and make the quarterback for Dallas human again. Because I know he's smelling this stuff right now. Basically, we gonna fuck him up.
Big Exclusive said Cowgirls 24, Eagles 20.
Cowgirls and pigeons.
He said pigeon. He put the pigeons in there.
Fraud.
Mr. Donaldson.
All right, I'm gonna up my total a little bit. I like what Miss Holmes is talking about over there in the total. I'm starting to get a little bit more confident than a regular season dogfight between these two teams. So I'm gonna give the Eagles 4 more points on my total before. I'm gonna say Eagles 24, Dallas 13. My keys to the game for the Eagles are when they gotta execute offensively and defensively. No turnovers. We got to show them a different wrinkle in the offense, too. We can't show them the same 7-11 plays that we've been showing them the first 5 weeks. We got to give them something else to think about other than that guided screen and the stacked receivers on the one side and one over across the middle, other one over the top. Got to give them something different this week. Got a good defense we playing. The last thing is no turnovers, man. We cannot turn the ball over. Got to be aggressive. Play within your game plan, run the ball. Should be a win for us tonight.
I like you guys' takes. First of all, shout out to Mr. Harvey. Mr. Quincy Harvey just came in. Well, I don't know if he just came in the building, but he gave his take. 35-21, Eagles win. Fly, Eagles fly. And evidently there's Big Exclusive Pop. Salute to you, Pops. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Y'all ready?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Because y'all kept it conservative, so I got to be the wild card. I was going to be conservative. Initially, I was going to say 24-13. That's initially what I was going to say. But I got to go with that Eagle side of me right now. This is not the logical football fan. This is the Eagles fan in me.
We going 50 burger. We gonna say 50 burger.
Ooh.
50 burger. It's gotta be a 50 burger.
You know it. 56.
What?
56 to 12.
God damn. Hey, Ro,
Philadelphia.
you writing all these numbers down, Ro?
Here's how we do it.
I want to hear this.
First and
I don't
foremost,
see it, but respect.
Cooper Rush turns the ball over 3 times.
I can see that.
We score off of 2 of those turnovers.
Ooh.
Oh, we get another turnover from the offense too. Guess who gives it to us?
Fletcher Cox.
Zeke fumbles the ball after a big run, fighting for more yards.
After a big run.
Oh, yeah, about a 20-something yarder. And you know how you get the pulling and that thing right up out of there.
The Ewok with the fumble.
Special teams.
Wow.
Scores.
Cubby.
I can't say how. I don't know if we're going to return a kick, if we're going to block something and take that back, but special teams scores.
Now, if you say that, that'll be the first we see special teams come to up to speed
Our
with
special,
everybody else this season.
our
All right.
special teams been struggling all year.
Yeah.
Rob. Yeah.
All
You
right.
dig what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, they haven't been making no mistakes, but they haven't been making no plays neither. You know what I mean? And then the rest falls on our offense, taking advantage of the mismatches. Now, I believe, now this is the logical part of me. I believe what we have to do in order to win is we have to open up the playbook as far as spreading out the offense. I feel like when we go into our single back or empty back package with multiple receivers out there, they don't have enough talent, as Ms. Key said earlier, in the secondary to cover all our talent as far as people that can catch the rock. You dig what I'm saying? Not just our receivers. We have people all across the offense that can catch the ball. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, that has to be where we take advantage of it. I'm confident that we will, because, like I said, Jalen Hurts, in my opinion, has made, yes, this is a bold prediction, has made 2 years worth of progress over this offseason compared to the progress he had been making throughout his career. I said a couple of shows ago, the main thing he said last year that had me excited about this year was, as soon as they lost the game, he said, year 3 starts tomorrow for me. The season wasn't even over. The NFL
and with the same offense.
Huh?
And with the same offense.
And with the same offense. Yeah.
He's never had that his entire career.
Yep.
This is the second year he has the same offense.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Now, from a coaching perspective, this is when you open up the playbook a little bit more.
Please.
You dig what I'm saying? You 4 or 5 weeks in, you know what you're getting from who. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to open it up a little bit, because they got film on the past 5-6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Going into preseason and all that. They got the film. You know what I mean? So I'm predicting that we blow the Cowboys out, because Nick Sirianni injects that spirit into the organization. We already know the fans is going to show up. We already know the fans is going to show up. But Nick Sirianni, I like what he's been doing to motivate the team. I like the fact that the players show up and play for him, and they play for themselves, and they play for the city. You see how our center came to our defense the other day in the media as far as the Philadelphia fans?
Oh yeah, after Peters talked his shit.
We're going to take advantage. We're going to abuse Peters today.
Oh, got
Is
to.
he gonna play?
Got to.
Put Hassan on him. That will be. He will be the Justin Winston.
Ooh,
Winston
I remember
Justice.
Winston Justice.
Justice.
Yeah, I had the name backwards and shit.
that.
So listen, we got about 10 minutes left on the show. Before we dive into the Who's the Man that we just uploaded, I did want to ask you guys a take. Now, try to keep it down to about 30 seconds to 45 seconds. How do you guys feel about us re-signing Deshaun Jackson strictly to return kicks and punts?
I can only remember Deshaun dropping one ball, and that was the one he picked up and ran back on New York. Hands are solid. I said it ain't gonna hurt if it don't cost us nothing.
Veterans minimum. Bring him in. He returned kicks. He returned punts. He'd be like the 6th receiver on the roster.
I agree
Hell
with Big
yeah.
Roll, man. I was talking with somebody about this earlier, man. I said, yeah, he's injury prone, but he's not going to see the field, though. The receivers that we have now are more than capable to do what it is that we need to be done. Covey is not the guy back there, man. We're explosive in every area, I believe, except special teams. You put that guy on there, they're not going to kick the ball to him, because anytime he touches it, he can take the damn ball to the house. We know that. We know what Deshaun Jackson is. We know what we can do. He's got afterburners. I'm pretty sure still, even if he hasn't played football, he's still fast as hell. So, yeah, bring him in. Let him run back them kicks, man.
I agree the same way. Everything you said, except I think they'll start out by kicking it to him, just to see what he got, just to test him out. and he gonna burn off a couple 30-yard
Get that
returns.
comment off the screen, please. Get that comment off the screen.
God, man.
Get that out of here. Go ahead. What you were saying, good bro?
No, yeah, they're gonna try to kick it to him just to see what he still got in the tank. After he shows him a couple 30-yard returns or whatever, they're gonna kick away from him. Then we ain't lose nothing, like you said. So,
But
I'm
sorry. I gotta add one more thing in there. If we sign Deshaun just to return kicks and punts, why don't they sign Poppy Montega? That motherfucker fast as shit.
That's a fucking take.
I'm a little older than Deshaun.
Poppy Montega. Poppy Montega.
I'm a tad bit older than Deshaun. Go ahead, Ms. Holmes. What you got?
I'm gonna say no. You know, leave the past in the past. He already came back. He played with us twice, but like one of y'all just said, we have enough receivers, barring any injury. Now, if someone gets injured, okay, cool. If Quez goes down or Devontae, cool. But you have solid receivers. Your top five with AJ, Devontae, Quez, Pascal, and whoever else. He's not going to see much of the field. Now, granted, veteran minimum, you might get a little bit out of him, but like y'all saying, after one or two big runs, you're just going to kick away from him. And now what's the purpose of having him on the team? It's not like he's a culture builder where we actually need him. Like, this team is pretty solid. So I don't think it's necessary to bring somebody in unless there's an injury.
Or unless you get a stupid ass coach. I know this
Big Roll
coach. This stupid coach who kicked in the shine one time. I think he had blue. Stupid ass. Oh, I'm sorry.
You had your time, bro. Illegal procedure. You had to mute your mic. Yeah, flag on the play. About to mute his mic. We limited with time, man. So dig this, right? I felt the same way that you did initially, Ms. Holmes, but then I thought about it. If it's just a return kicks, if it's for the veteran minimum, Deshaun left the first time because of the coach. I don't think he really wanted to leave the first time.
That was Chip,
which is why he always was trying to get back here. You dig what I'm saying? So that for that reason right there, and what he did up to that point, I don't have a problem with him riding the coattail to us going to the show. Now, hopefully we win it. You dig what I'm saying? But I don't mind him getting a ring if he's going to participate as far as special teams go and take the veterans minimum under these circumstances. Right. Had he left because he wanted to leave that first time, I wouldn't be feeling this. I would feel the same exact way that you feel right now because we don't need him. It's not like we're signing him because we need him. To be honest with you, I feel like Gainwell could return kicks if push comes to shove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But under these circumstances, how good would it be for the fan culture if Deshaun Jackson takes another one back against the East Rutherford Midgets?
That would be a big plus for us. Yo.
I see what you wrote down there. So anyway, before we get into the last segment real quick, let's get this part out the way. This is the big exclusive network on. This is the Philadelphia Eagles Game Day special on the big exclusive network. Make sure y'all tune in each and every Sunday from 10 to 12. This evening, we have the Poppy Montega show. Sometimes he has Brethren Samuels come on. Sometimes he has Kanye East come on. Who knows who he has coming on tonight? I don't know. Each and every morning from 9 to 10 a.m., we have Keeping It Real with Big Roll in the mornings. Not that. Not that. There you go.
There you go.
Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until typically he goes off at 9:55, but sometimes he keeps it going until 11, 12 o'clock. And by all means, it's a good old time. Tuesday, which is referred to as Double Up Tuesday here, we have the Big Roll in the morning, and then we have the big exclusive podcast in the evening. Oh, and how could I forget this about Monday? Because it's a new show.
Ooh.
On Monday, we have, this is Monday evenings, Think Different TV, hosted by Lashia, each and every Monday at 9 p.m. Tuesday, we have Big Roll in the morning, Big Exclusive Podcast in the evening, hosted by Angry OG, Big Exclusive and comedian Top Flight, who could be anywhere in the country getting that boat money when you see him. Next up, we have on Wednesdays, we start off with Big Roll in the morning yet again, and then we end it off with the Rabbit Hole 13, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Now, let me give y'all my take on this show real quick. It's new to the podcast. I mean, it's new to the network, and this is the feel that it gives me. You ever plan to go out with your friends and your family, like cousins and stuff like that, and then y'all plan to get together at like 8-9 o'clock, and next thing you know, y'all don't all get together into the same location until 11:15. Y'all end up not going out and just sitting down and just busting it up and chopping it up. That's what the feel I get from the Rabbit Hole. It's like we was all supposed to go out, but we're having such a good time here just talking shit. Let's just do that. That's what I get from the Rabbit Hole. I don't know how you guys may feel about it when you check it out. Thursdays, we have Big Roll in the morning, and then in the evening, we have Foreplay with B, hosted by Bianca Monroe. And that's the nasty show. That's for all you freaks. Yeah,
No
that's
kids.
for all you freaks. They
No
talk about
kids,
it. They
huh?
all talk about it too, but not like on that show. On that show, they go into detail. They show the toys and stuff. They tell you about the insides and how it's set up and all that. It's like urban
Alrighty
health.
then.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
urban health class. You know what I'm saying? And then we have that's it, right? On Friday? That was Friday, right?
That was Thursday.
That was Thursday? Friday. What we got Friday? Nothing, right? Just Big Roll in the morning and nothing in the evenings. Saturdays, Fat Gene, activated, gets active every Saturday. Big Exclusive Network. And now to wrap it up, look, that nasty show though. Yes, Miss Bianca, that show nasty. Yes, anybody that would like to come on board, make sure y'all hit up the Big Exclusive Network, the real Big Exclusive at gmail.com. Send in your resume, send in an audition, send in your ideas, and we're going to look at you and talk about you behind the scenes and decide if we want to present you to the people.
Keeping it real now.
We're running out of time, so we're going to get through this real quick. It's going to take us a little over time, but we can do that here at the Big Exclusive Network. It's fluid. Everything is fluid. It just fits in. Can we get the first one up, please?
Golick.
Hey, that's easy. Mike Golick. He played alongside some dark, nasty monsters.
Yes, he did.
That defensive line was nasty.
Yes, sir.
Next picture. Oh, you should have did this last.
Was that Namdi?
No,
No.
That's
Separate. No.
that's what's going to happen tonight against Dallas.
Oh, is that Lito? That might be Lito.
No, that ain't Lito. Lito was 26.
If that's not Lito, ask whatchamacallit, ask the Saints who that is.
Ask the Saints who that is. You know, Mr. Yo, anybody? Nobody?
Come on, the name is slipping me. I'm old now, man.
Yeah.
No.
Mr. Sheldon Brown.
Brown, yes, sir.
I knew it, man. I knew it. Dang
That's
it.
the boy that put Reggie Bush out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Still feeling that
Saints who he is.
And that's why he started wearing that mask, because it was over after that. Like tonight. Next one, please.
Cecil.
Yes.
Yeah, Cecil Martin.
Yes.
Cecil
Martin. That's who we had before Leonard Reaver. That's the name I didn't want to drop.
Cecil Martin.
Next one, please.
Bubby Briston.
Hey!
Bubby
Briston.
Bubby.
Next one, please.
Carmichael.
I can't
How tall ass Carmichael.
Yeah. That's the
Harold
GOAT.
Carmichael. I believe that was 5, right?
Yeah, that's the GOAT.
Was it?
Was that 5? If not, if we got one more, put it up. Oh, that was 5? All right, that was 5. All right, listen. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Hey, make sure y'all tune in next week. I need y'all to show up next week for the bye week. Miss Holmes, Mr. Donaldson, Mr. Jackson.
I'll be there.
No doubt.
Next week, 2 hours. We're gonna talk about what we've seen thus far and what we, hope we see for the rest of the season. I'm Poppy Montega. We got Big Roll, Mr. Jackson, Miss Holmes, Mr. Donaldson. Philadelphia Eagles Game Day Special on the
Let's go.
Hey, before we cut it off,
Birthday,
can we get a good EAGLEAES?
Whoa.
I want to play the game. I'm sorry. The Eagles maybe want to get a PS5, bro. I haven't had a game system in over 4 years, and we're playing so good. I want to get a PS5 so I can be the Eagles. So I almost said EA Sports. But,
Yeah, you did.
Before we leave, can we get a Eagles chant real quick?
Absolutely.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. E-A-G-L-E-A-S Eagles. We out.
Room for dick riders soon. Ain't no more room left. So if you're playing the dick ride, a little late.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fight, fight, fight. Yo, we going all the way this year, man. We going all the way this year. Philadelphia Eagles.